Aloha! So, are you planning to come to Hawaii? And if you've never been to the island and you're nervous and you don't know what's around the area, Waikiki or Oahu, I made this video for you. Today I'm going to take you to the map and show you some of my very favorite spots in Waikiki and of course on the island, and I'll show you how far away things are from Waikiki, such as North Shore, Paulina. And if you have questions after you see the video, please let me know, leave a comment below. And if you never met me, I am Daisy and I'm a realtor here in Hawaii. So I help people just like you make that move and transition to Hawaii. So if you don't know anything about the island and you're scared and you don't know who to ask, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can call me, text me, email me. I came to Hawaii years ago without knowing anybody or anything about the island. So I know what it feels like to come to the island and don't know anybody. So feel free to reach out. I'm Daisy and I would like to help. So now let me take you to the Google Map video. And by the way, if you like this painting, I just wanted to showcase one of my latest paintings. I'm still working on this one. It's still work in progress. I think it's probably 80% done, and this is going to be a present for all my clients in 2026. So what I'm going to do is I'll keep the original, and all of my clients who purchase properties with me in 2026, I will give them a print as a present, welcome home present. So would you like to have a present like that at home? Let me know, leave a comment below. I would like to hear your feedback. So right now, I'm on Google Maps and this is the map of Oahu. And before I go into details about Waikiki and what's around Waikiki, let me just give you a little bit of an overview of the map of Oahu, and so you can see how far away things are from Waikiki. So this is Honolulu. This is the capital of the island. And right here, south of Honolulu, that's where Waikiki is. So this is Waikiki right here. So let me zoom out of Waikiki. So when you arrive to the island, you arrive here at the airport. And the best and the easiest way to go to Waikiki is to take H1 highway. This highway takes you straight to Waikiki. Usually without traffic, this is approximately 20 minutes away. Traffic in Hawaii is a little bit bad, and so just keep that in mind if you are traveling during regular commute hours such as 3 p.m. 4 p.m. That 20 minutes is gonna easily turn into maybe 40-45 minutes, depends on the traffic, especially if there is some kind of an accident that's happening on the highway. So what I usually recommend if there is traffic on the highway is there is an alternative, and you can take Nimitz Highway. So if I zoom out a little bit, you can see Nimitz Highway. So this is the airport, this is the highway. So instead of taking H1 highway, you can take Nimitz, and this is Nimitz Highway. So Nimitz Highway is a good option if there is traffic on the highway. However, keep that in mind, there is industrial area, so there are a lot of traffic lights in the area, and also there is some construction going on. Maybe you've heard about the rail project here in Honolulu on Oahu, and there is some constructions for the rail project being built right now in downtown Honolulu. So if you decide to take Nimitz Highway, what I suggest is, and I would definitely recommend, is visiting Nichols Pier. Nico's Pier is probably one of my favorite fish restaurants here on Oahu. And let me zoom out so you can see right here it is Nico's Pier. Nico's Pier is very famous fish restaurant. The owners buy fish from the auction every morning, so the fish is fresh. And when I first came to Oahu 18 years ago, it used to be like a very small space, and they were very well known for their quality of fish, so they expanded, and right now they have live music, entertainment, so it's a really nice atmosphere as well. If you're staying in Waikiki in Airbnb or in a condo, and if you want to buy some groceries, conveniently Costco is right here as well. So if you decide to take Nimitz Highway and you go have lunch at Nico's and then you go shop at Costco, there's also Best Buy here and Home Depot. So all these stores are conveniently located right next to each other, so you don't need to drive a long distance. And if you decide to take Nimitz Highway, you can stop by Chinatown as well, also famous spot among tourists. In Chinatown, you can find all Asian food. And Nimitz Highway passes by downtown Honolulu, and that's where Iolani Palace is. And if you decide to check some historic landmarks here in Hawaii, I definitely recommend checking the Iolani Palace. I've been there like a couple of times. You can't compare it to palaces in Europe, but it's worth it to see. I think it's a good experience. And also Nimitz Highway goes into Ala Moana Boulevard and passes by Kakako, which is a very trendy neighborhood. All these high rises here next to Ala Moana Boulevard have amazing ocean front views, and of course they have a great price tag attached to them. And this is Ala Moana Mall, and right in front of it is the Ala Moana Beach Park. One of my favorite places to go and relax is Ala Moana Beach Park. There are not as many tourists as in Waikiki, so the beach is not crowded. Also, Magic Island is right here, and it's very picturesque and scenic. There are many weddings here. It's a perfect spot. You have a beautiful unobstructed diamond head views. So if you want picture perfect postcard views, and I'll definitely recommend stopping by the Magic Island. And right here from Ala Moana Mall, right here is where Waikiki starts. So let me zoom out a little bit on the map and just show you other points of interest that might interest you regarding Oahu, visiting Oahu. So for example, one of my favorite destinations, and I always like to go there when I have a chance, unfortunately not very often, is the Kulina Lagoons. And Kulina Lagoons are right here. And if we can zoom on the map, you can see the Kulina Lagoons on the map. So the best way to go from Waikiki to Kulina is taking H1 highway. And without traffic, this is probably approximately 45 minutes away. With traffic, it can be significantly higher, over an hour, sometimes maybe 2 hours. Usually traffic around Eva could be bad. And I love Kulina because it is very family friendly. The lagoons are very picturesque, and you can just relax in the lagoons. There are no waves, so it's not dangerous, and you can bring a floaty and just enjoy a day on the beach with a floaty and a drink. and the Four Seasons is there. The Aulani Hotel, it's very family friendly and is very famous. And they're redeveloping Kulina right now, and there is Kulina Golf Course as well. Plenty of options and activities in that area. If you want to go to the very famous North Shore and to the Haleiwa town, that's gonna be quite a drive. So from Waikiki to Haleiwa, the best way, of course, is taking H1 and then H2 highway. That's approximately 55 minutes away, so almost an hour away. And if you want to go to the North Shore, watch the surfers during winter time, it's definitely something it's worth seeing. And if you're into golf, Turtle Bay is right here, and the famous Turtle Bay Hotel. You can grab a drink, a lunch, and enjoy the ocean views. So now let's go to Waikiki. Waikiki, as I mentioned, is located south of Honolulu, and it's right next to Ala Moana Mall. Waikiki is not a very big neighborhood. It's very, in fact, the shoreline is only 2 miles long. So this is Ala Moana Mall, and that's the Ala Moana Park, and this is where Waikiki starts. So this is Alawai Canal, and this here is Kapaholu Street, and that's Waikiki. So only 2 miles of stretch. So Waikiki is very famous because of the weather. It is very, if it rains in Hawaii, if for example in Manoa or Kaneohe, the chances that you have a sunshine in Waikiki is very high. And so that's why I feel that's the strategic place for Waikiki. And right next to Waikiki is Kapilani Park. And this is the Gold Coast here of Oahu. So these are all high-end rises condominiums with unobstructed ocean views. The Waikiki Aquarium is here, Honolulu Zoo is here, and the famous Kaimana Beach. Sometimes if you get lucky, there are like monk seals resting on the beach, and that's a nice experience. So a curious fact about Waikiki, back in the day it was wetlands. So they have to construct the Alawai Canal, and they have to bring sand over, and that's when they started building roads in Waikiki. This is Kalakaua, Kuhio, and Alawai Boulevard. So what Kalakaua is famous for, all the majority of the hotels are on Kalakaua Avenue, such as Sheraton Waikiki, Royal Hawaiian Hotel. Duke's Waikiki is a very famous bar. They have Kapono plays there on Sundays, and it's a good crowd, very entertaining. And they have Blue Note as well on top of Duke's Waikiki. Blue Note is a venue where certain traveling artists come and perform, including stand-up comedy or musicians. What I recommend when you come to Waikiki is to watch the fireworks on Friday from the Hilton Hawaiian Hotel. Hilton Hawaiian Hotel is right here, and the fireworks usually they are around like 7:45. It depends on what time of the year, so double check to see what time the fireworks are. But then after that you can have a nice stroll on the beach right here. It is very pleasant. It's a good stretch of the beach, and this part of Waikiki is not as busy, not as crowded as the more central part of Waikiki. Also, if you are in the military and you're stationed here in Hawaii and you need a temporary place to stay, the Halekoa Hotel is right next door to the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Halekoa Hotel is a military hotel, so a lot of people who are relocating to Hawaii, they stay there temporarily. Or if you're coming to Hawaii on vacation, if you're looking for a very beautiful hotel, and if you're in the military, definitely take advantage of it. It's a beautiful property. I personally enjoy it. And right here, this is all for Diversity Park. So it's a nice green area, and if you have furry friends, that's a great place to come and play with your pets. So on Kalakaua Avenue, you have all the high-end stores such as Louis Vuitton, Dior, Tiffany. So if you would like to see what it feels like to be on Kalakaua Avenue, I have a video for it. So check it out. It's a walking tour. I think that's very, if you've never been to the island, that's gives you a glimpse of what Waikiki feels like. And the beaches in Waikiki are not very wide. As you can see right here, there is not too much beach, so you have to go in front of the Moana Surf Rider, or you can go a little bit further, Queens Beach. So Queens Beach is a nice sandy area with, and also they have people playing volleyball over there. So if you're into volleyball, you can join the groups. And the very famous Kaimana Beach is right after the Waikiki Aquarium. This is the Kaimana Beach. So there are several options for beaches in Waikiki. If you want to have a nice dining experience everywhere on Kalakaua or Kuhio, there are plenty of restaurants and plenty of choices. But if you want to go outside of Waikiki, Kapahulu Avenue is a very famous street, and this is Kapahulu Avenue. So all the way here, all around this stretch of Kapahulu, there are restaurants that offer different cuisines. And also, if you've ever heard of malasadas, the Leonard Bakery is very famous, and the Leonard Bakery is right here as well. So definitely check it out. People love malasadas. And Alawai Golf Course, it's a public course. So it's open to the public. So if you want to experience golfing in Hawaii and you don't have to travel far away and drive, Alawai Golf Course is a good option. So if you stay in Waikiki, most likely you will be one of the hotels that are on Kalakaua Avenue or Kuhio Avenue. Alawai Boulevard is mostly residential condominiums. So if you move to Waikiki and if you live in Waikiki, that's probably one of the areas where you would be living. So most of the condominiums don't have great ocean views, but because you have the Alawai Canal right here and the mountains not far away, you actually have beautiful mountain views if you don't have a nice ocean view. And so one of my favorite spots here in Waikiki that I'll definitely recommend checking out is the Royal Hawaiian Center. So the Royal Hawaiian Center has a lot of shops and restaurants, and a lot of people that come to Hawaii, let's say from Australia, they want to experience American food, and Cheesecake Factory is there, and they consider it like American food. They love it. Sometimes there is a big lines in front of Cheesecake Factory. Also, inside of the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center, there is the Raku. It's probably one of my favorite sushi restaurants here in Waikiki, and there is a Thai restaurant called Noi that also has really good Thai food. So definitely checking out. And also check out the website for the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center because they do have some tourist cultural activities such as hula, ukulele. They also offer free lessons. So if you are curious, you would like to try hula or playing ukulele, check out the website and see what type of activities they have and what days and what times. Another place that I would recommend is the Moana Surf Rider. The Moana Surf Rider is the oldest hotel here in Waikiki, and it's probably one of my favorite. I just like the architecture and the style and the feel of it. And right across the Moana Surf Ride is the International Marketplace. And the International Marketplace has stores. They also have restaurants and luau's. And this place here, if you want to see a big line of people any time of the day, go to Murugano Udon. There is always a line of people outside, always, no matter what time of the day it is. And also, if you're looking for a concert or a venue, I mentioned earlier, you can try the Blue Note. That's also located above Duke's Waikiki. And if you want to check out the Cirque du Soleil, they have the Moana show. I personally love it. After I saw the show, I felt uplifted. I really enjoyed the outfits, the dancing, the acrobatic moves, so I recommend it. And if you want to see Waikani's rooftop, that's Sky Waikiki. It's a beautiful views of Waikiki, and Sky Waikiki is at the Waikiki shopping mall. That's where it is. So how did you enjoy the video? I hope you find the information valuable, and if you have questions, like I mentioned earlier, please leave a comment below and don't hesitate to reach out. You can call me, text me, email me, and I help people just like you make the move and transition to Hawaii. So don't be afraid, you got this. And if you like this video, please show your support by liking the video. And if you are interested to see this kind of videos about Hawaii, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support. Mahalo.